Hey, you're getting lost in plot. Wade is out on vacation this week, so I'm here to talk about Dexter, New Blood, the new miniseries on Showtime, picking up Dexter after 8 years. And some background, I'm a huge fan of Dexter's first 4 seasons. Problem was, there's been 8 seasons of Dexter. So the first 4 seasons, very good. Second 4 seasons, trash, not good. And ending in what is probably one of the worst finales of any TV series in history. So how is this new episode? We're coming back to Dexter. It's been 10 years. He's now in this small town where everybody knows everybody. It's up north. It's no longer the blood splatter analyst down in Miami. We're changing the settings. We're changing things up. Is this first episode worth you coming back to check out? And the answer is absolutely. This is alive. This is alive at a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. That's a damn high score, and it's warranted here. It's justified. I thought about this. I went through a few scores to get to this, but I really feel a 9 is appropriate, and I'm going to tell you why. When you've got a first episode like this, which is essentially a pilot, it's been so long, and so many things have changed in the Dexter series that this is really just like a pilot episode. And when you've got something like that, you want to hit a few of the story elements to be successful in that. And one is you absolutely got to introduce the characters and the relationships. And this episode does a great job of that. One of the things that I'll say over and over again is how efficient it does it. With just an hour, this gets so much done story-wise. It introduces us to all these new characters, and it, to use that old story phrase, shows and doesn't tell. So you don't get hit in the head with exposition about where the hell Dexter's been for the past 8 years. No. We're meeting all these new characters, we're seeing his new routine, we're understanding their relationships, and seeing potential conflict set up down the road for the rest of this series, hopefully. So this is a fantastic job of introducing characters and relationships. And it doesn't waste a lot of time on these characters. There's no filler. Okay, we get just enough. We don't know their life story, but we know enough about them to understand their place in the, Dexter's universe here. So the next thing that you really want to do is you want to establish the setting and build the world. Again, a great job here. We see the new setting. It's not sunny Florida anymore. You're up in the north. I think the town's called Iron Lake. A very small town where everyone knows everybody else. Very difficult town for a serial killer to operate in. All right. And now the final thing that you want to do with one of these first episodes of pilot is really set up the conflict or include your catalyst. Tell us where we're going, what our direction is for the rest of this first season. And this episode does an awesome job of setting up conflict as well. There is conflict all the way through this, and it's driving us forward. It's forcing us to meet all these characters. It's kind of showing that Dexter, who hasn't killed anyone in 10 years, is now in this situation where with 2 new people have come to town, and each one is kind of a reason for him to maybe start listening to his dark passenger again in this first episode. And it all kind of bubbles up and boils into an awesome climax finish for this first episode. And it also lays the foundation and where we're headed for the rest of the season. So this is peak Dexter. Those first 4 seasons of Dexter had this guy, Clyde Phillips. He was a showrunner for some of those early seasons that I really enjoyed so much. I think most Dexter fans really liked those first 4 seasons before everything went to shit. He's back. He's back and he's doing this. And he's bringing his awesome writing talents to this first episode. Again, it's so economical and efficient. You just breeze through this first episode. You get so much information for the rest of the season, but you also get a really compelling conflict and story for this one episode contained in its own right. So Dexter is back. This first episode was great, and I'm hopeful that the rest of the season can be as good as this was. So a lot of things to feel good about with Dexter. We're going to try and be back again next week and break down Dexter episode by episode as this miniseries goes on without giving away all of the spoilers. So if you haven't seen the episode, you can still check these out and hear our thoughts as we break down the plot and the story. If you like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitter, and we're going to see you on the next one.